Harper Avenue is mostly a continuous roadway that goes from the Milwaukee Junction and New Center area of Detroit to Mount Clemens. This video will show Harper Avenue in its entirety. The roadway starts out in an up-and-coming New Center and Milwaukee Junction area in Detroit and then heads through the east side of inner-city Detroit by following the path of I-94 very closely before going through the suburbs of Harper Woods, St. Clair Shores, Clinton Township, and Mount Clemens. Currently where we are, on the right side of Woodward, or the west, is the New Center area, while on the left, or the east side of Woodward, is the Milwaukee Junction area. If you want to see a video covering Detroit's most famous street in its entirety, you should check out my Woodward Avenue video. The Milwaukee Junction neighborhood in its heyday was full of auto assembly plants, as the railroad junction that the neighborhood was named off of made it attractive for industries. Most notably, this place is known for being home to the Paquette Auto Plant, where the first Model Ts were built. Milwaukee Junction is known for being the cradle of Detroit's automotive industry. On the left, you can see the remnants of the Fisher body plant, which helped produce supplies for World War II. After that, it was mainly used to build the bodies for Cadillac limousines. Harper Avenue gets cut off here from the I-94 and I-75 freeway interchange, or some old-timers might call it the Edsel Ford and the Fisher freeway interchange. We'll have to make a few turns before we get back on track with Harper Avenue. Not sure what this building is here on the right, but you can see from the early parts of this video why Detroit, Michigan is an urban explorer's dream come true. The street that we'll be following for a minute is technically called the East Edsel Ford Service Drive, while the service drive on the other side of 94 is called Harper Avenue, so this is basically Harper Avenue as well. Detroit, Michigan for a long time was labeled as the most dangerous city in the United States for many years. In recent years, it's still been shuffled around the second and third spot with Baltimore, as St. Louis has held the top spot for being the most dangerous city since 2017. No city in the U.S. has lost more people than the city of Detroit has. At its peak in 1950, Detroit was home to 1.8 million residents. Today, only 670,000 residents remain in the city. In the current census count, it is estimated that Detroit will have seen its lowest rate of population loss since it started in the 1960 U.S. Census, but it will still have lost 6.1% of its population from the 2010 census if the estimates are correct. The latest data shows that the violent crime rate in Detroit is 2008 for every 100,000 residents. The Detroit crime map shows that numerous property crimes and several robberies have occurred at businesses along Harper Avenue in the past few months. On the right ahead is the Harpos Theater, which is a music venue that is mostly used for heavy metal and rock. Occasionally, hip-hop artists will perform there as well. The night before I filmed this video, a storm rolled through the area and must have caused a power outage. We are now in Harper Woods, home to 13,700 residents, which is down from a 1970 peak population of 20,000. The violent crime rate is 936 for every 100,000 residents, and the property crime rate is 5,000 for every 100,000 residents, so there are definitely better suburbs to choose to buy a home in. The median household income here is $48,000 per year, and 15% of the residents live in poverty. We are now in St. Clair Shores, home to 59,000 residents, which is down from a 1970 peak population of 88,000. The median household income here is $58,000 per year, and the poverty rate is 8%. 25% of adults 25 and older hold a bachelor's degree, and the median value of owner-occupied housing is $125,000. The public schools here perform just above average, not a bad place to settle down if you don't want to drain your savings on buying a house. We are now in Clinton Township, which is another affordable suburb to buy a home in, as the median value of owner-occupied housing is set at $151,000. The suburb is home to just over 100,000 residents, and the median household income here is $54,000 per year. And we finish off the video in Mount Clemens, which is the county seat of Macomb County. Macomb County as a whole is home to 873,000 residents, making it Michigan's third largest county behind Wayne and Oakland. Mount Clemens is home to 16,000 residents and experiences a higher crime rate than its other suburban neighbors, as the violent crime rate here is nearly 600 for every 100,000 residents. The median household income of Mount Clemens is $43,000 per year, and the poverty rate is 22%. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as doing all of those things helps these videos out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload new and amazing content of an area near you. We'll see you next time. Peace!